This is Kenny Chao. He's honestly one of the most confusing players I've ever had to scout. Some days Kenny is so bad he'll lose to people like Flight. On other days, he can't miss, and he's able to beat guys he has no business competing against. His inconsistent play has prompted me to scout the strengths and weaknesses in his game. If you pay attention, you'll be able to avoid ending up like this guy.
Oh, Kenny! Kenny!
First things first, Kenny is terrible going left. I don't know if he just never developed a left-hand layup, but to me it looks like he's very hesitant to use his left hand around the basket. Because of this, he often resorts to little underhanded scoop shots with his right hand while driving left, and he misses these against even weaker defenders. These issues are compounded by the fact that Kenny looks to be about 5'6", 5'7", so he gets blocked a lot in the paint. I've never seen Kenny attempt a floater, but I think that would be a good addition to his bag. Kenny's lack of a left hand could be mitigated if he had an elite handle, but it seems to still be a work in progress. He's often sloppy with the ball, and terrible defenders are able to pick his pocket. However, after working with Devin Williams, he's actually made some great strides with his handle. I'd say at this point it's about average, but again, given his height, a better handle would significantly improve his offense.
That's crazy.
Because of his limitations with dribbling, driving, and finishing at the rim, Kenny's offensive success simply comes down to his ability to shoot. On days where Kenny's jumper is hitting, he's able to compete with almost anyone. I've seen Kenny get wins against Cam and MK with basically all jumpers, which is pretty impressive. However, when you live by the jumper, you also die by the jumper, and Kenny dies by the jumper a lot. With all that said, Kenny's biggest weapon is his jump shot, so defenders should force Kenny to put the ball on the floor to get him the most uncomfortable. On the defensive side of the ball, things get even worse. Due to his lack of size, Kenny is practically a cone on defense. Bigger players are able to shoot over him whenever they please, and if they decide to post up, it's pretty much a wrap. Even when he plays good defense, like he does here against Scoob, his opponent still practically gets a layup. Kenny is pretty strong, so he's able to get stopped from time to time, but overall his defense leaves a lot to be desired. Overall, I'd rate Kenny as a LA Fitness role player. Everyone can't be Kobe, and with the right pieces around him, I think Kenny could fit the Derek Fisher role pretty well. However, in a one-on-one setting, Kenny's lack of skill puts him a couple tiers below most of his opponents. With all that said, I enjoy watching his videos and I like to root for him as the underdog. Let me know who I should scout next.
Get Kenny on next chapter. Let's get it.
We got 9.
We need Kenny on next chapter.
I'm not going to next chapter. You know what I'm saying? We on the new chapter.